Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you guys my entire SpongeBob SquarePants DVD and Blu-ray collection. I've had quite a few requests to do a video like this, as well as other videos where I basically show off kind of more specific collections of my movies. So the SpongeBob collection is one of them, and other people have asked for like my Disney Blu-rays and things like that, so I'm going to try to get to a few of those. So this first one I'm going to do is the SpongeBob SquarePants collection that I have. So yeah, I'll basically just show you guys what I have, and I obviously don't have every single SpongeBob DVD that was ever released. You can see that here. I basically try to, for the most part, try to buy the minimum amount of DVDs as possible and get the most amount of content as possible. So I have all of the season sets, and I have the first 100 episode sets, and I do have a few compilation DVDs over here. You can see that as well, and then I have the movies on Blu-ray. So I guess let's just start from the beginning here. I'll show you the 100 episode set first, then the seasons, and then I'll save the Blu-rays for last. So here we go. The first one that I'll show you is the first 100 episodes. This is the big box set, which has the first 5 seasons in it. So it has seasons 1 through 5, and it comes in this really nice box set. And as you can see, it has this thick plastic casing around it. I think this was a limited edition thing. I bought this right when it came out, I believe, or at least pretty close to when it came out. I might have bought it a little bit later, I'm not sure, but pretty much right when this came out, which was a while ago now. I bought this, and it came with this thick plastic case, which I think is pretty cool. But I don't think that they sell it with the plastic case anymore. I think that was just a first run kind of thing or something. So yeah, I remember buying this from Amazon and being pretty surprised when I got it, because I didn't think it was going to come in this, but it does. So kind of cool that I have that. So I'll take this out of the box, and I'll just show you the box itself. First of all, it has the little bubbles on it. It says SpongeBob SquarePants on the bottom. Then this was just the sticker that was on the front plastic that I just decided to put on the bottom because it looked kind of cool. 14-disc collection, includes 38 hours of SpongeBob, exclusive special features, plus the story of SpongeBob SquarePants. So I thought that was kind of a cool sticker, so I just kept that on the bottom there. We'll put that off to the side. Now the reason that I have the first 100 episodes collection, which has the first 5 seasons, and I also have the first 5 seasons on individual DVD, that may not make sense because, like I said, I try to get the minimum amount of content as possible. So technically I shouldn't have the first 5 seasons if I have this, but the reason I decided to have both is because of different special features on this set as compared to this set. This one has its own set of exclusive features, and the special features on these first 5 seasons are not included in this. So and they're good special features on, in both cases, so I like to have them all. So that's the story behind that. It does have a pretty cool lenticular slipcover on the front here. This is a really nice set, I'm just going to say. So for anyone who doesn't have a SpongeBob SquarePants DVD collection yet, and you're just starting and you want to get a bunch of episodes or something, this is really the way to go if you can afford it. It's kind of expensive. I haven't looked to see how much it is, but I know it's $50 or more, I think, something like that. It's a pretty expensive set, but you got to consider you're getting 5 whole seasons in this. But this is the way to go if you want to get the most amount of episodes for your money, and it's a nice easy way to get a lot of them in one package. So that's why I really like this set, and it's just a really nice package overall. It's got really nice artwork on it, and yeah, so here's a look at the back, and then the special features are very good as well. I've seen the Square Roots, the story of SpongeBob SquarePants. That is a really good little documentary they included. Audio commentary, life lessons from Bikini Bottom. Help Wanted 7 Seas edition. It basically kind of cycles through different languages of this episode, which is pretty cool. The Kick Wham Pow Bob music video, I don't care too much about that one, but yeah, the special features, there's not like a ton of special features considering how big this set is, but there's enough that it's, it warrants purchasing this, and they're really cool. They're really good special features too, and they're all on the very last disc. So So basically what they did here is they don't really, all the episodes are in order, but they're not like separated by season or anything. Obviously you have the first season and then the second season and then the third season, but they don't like split it up between the first and second seasons. For example, I think, let's see if I can show you on here, if I can remember what the last episode, like I think Hooky and Mermaidman and Barnacle Boy 2 was from the first season, and then Your Shoes Untied, Squid's Day Off, I think starts season 2 or something. So they don't like separate the discs, if that makes any sense. I don't know, I'm probably confusing you guys a lot. But anyways, here's a look at discs 1 and 2, the packaging. And there's the discs inside. It's just really good packaging overall. And yeah, so it's pretty cool. And like I said, it starts with Help Wanted, Reef Blower, Tea at the Tree Dome, first episode, and it just kind of goes in order here. And then season 1 continues on disc 3, and then I think it goes into season 2 here, whatever, on disc 3, and I just went ahead and said it's excellent packaging, and then the disc falls out. So I mean, I guess like this particular case I have, the case is, the little holder inside is kind of loose, but I don't know. If you take care of your discs, it should be fine. And you might be lucky and get a better case than this particular one. I guess is not perfect, at least in my set. And then we have discs 5 and 6, and this is season 2, I think. Season 2, and then it might go into season 3 here or something. I can't remember for sure, but there are those discs. And then we have discs 7 and 8, season 3, and then going into season 4 over here. So there they are. Discs 9 and 10. There they are. There's the episodes. So this is season 4, maybe into season 5, I don't know. And then here is discs 11 and 12. Definitely into season 5 by the end of this. There are the discs. And then finally we have discs 13 and 14, and as you can see, disc 13 are the remaining episodes from season 5, and then disc 14 is the 4 special features. So there they are. And so that is the SpongeBob first 100 episodes collection. And like I said again, it's the best way to get a lot of episodes for a decent price. So if you're someone who doesn't have any SpongeBob DVDs and you want to get started, or if you just want to, like, you know, if you have the money and you just want to have a whole bunch of episodes right off the bat, this is a good way to do it. So yeah, this is a highly recommended box set for those who want a lot of episodes in one package. Now the next thing I will show you is, basically I'll go in order here. This first one I have is the SpongeBob SquarePants, the pilot, a mini movie, and the Square Shorts. And this is kind of a weird DVD release, because right when it was released in stores it was just $5. It's kind of like I don't know how to describe it, because it's not like a lot of the other compilation ones. It's kind of just like, well, we have a whole bunch of scrap pieces of episodes, and we'll just go ahead and put them all on a disc and release it in the stores and hope to get some money. And they knew that they weren't going to be able to price it very high, because it's just kind of like random stuff, sort of. And yeah, I don't know. So that's why it was only $5. Pretty cheap. There's the disc, and it's pretty boring looking. But I bought this because it has the 42 shorts, and I don't think those are on any of these other releases, so that's why I decided to buy it. And I don't know, it's just kind of a fun little disc, I guess. It's got a lot of different stuff on it. It's got the Square Shorts, it's got the pilot episode, and the pilot episode is the full pilot. It's got, I think it's got Help Wanted, Tea at the Tree Dome, and what is it called? Reef Blower. It has all 3 of the components of the first episode, if I remember correctly. And then the mini movie, which I forget what it was, but it was a longer one. I think it's like a double or even quadruple length episode. Yeah, a 2-part mini movie. So I don't know why I can't remember what that mini movie is, but whatever. So that's kind of cool. So that's why I have that, mainly because of the square shorts. I don't think those are on any of these other season sets. But anyways, moving on, we have the complete first season, and I have these all in the newer packaging style, which is just the regular slim DVD, regular size DVD case. They used to have this when it was originally released, like way back in the day. It had regular size DVD cases for each individual disc, and then that was housed in a box set. I used to have that, and it was a pretty cool set, but I got this to save space on the shelf, of course, because I always like that. And they changed the artwork on it, which I kind of don't like as much. It's kind of got, this is the first season, but these are kind of faces that sort of represent the later seasons, in my opinion. But I don't know, whatever. It doesn't look bad or anything. It looks pretty good. There's a spine, and then here is the back. And I should also note that it has the new logo on it, even though, of course, this is the first season, which used the old one. But yeah, here are all the episodes on each of the discs. Less episodes on disc 3 because that one has most of these special features, and as you can see, there's a whole bunch of special features on this. And so that is why, that explains why I have this and all the other ones in addition to the first 100 episodes box set, because these individual seasons have a lot of cool special features. Then if we open it up, has a nice episode list in the insert here. And it actually, inside, at least this one that I bought, has the old discs with the old artwork on them. So you can see them right there. These are the same exact artwork that they had in the older box set release of this. So that's cool that they kept those in here. And if you're someone who goes out to the store and buys this right now, I don't know for sure, but I have a feeling that you would probably get the plain gray discs. So I bought this right when I saw it first in Walmart, so I think that I'm thinking that perhaps they were just using some of the old discs that maybe they had, but they were gonna, I don't know, start using the gray ones after they ran out or something. I don't know, because I have the second season. The second season was just like the first season. It was released in a big box set originally, then they reissued it with the slim packaging. Same story. They changed the artwork on the front. The faces kind of represent the later seasons more than the second season, but whatever, it still doesn't look bad. You look inside this one though, and it does have the gray discs. When for the first release, they were more they had artwork on them basically, so that's a little difference. Here's the front, here's the spine, here's the back, and again it has the episodes less on disc 3, and then it has the special features. It has commentaries and things like that, so that's pretty cool. And then inside, same as the first season, has episode lists on the back, and then the discs, which are pretty boring to look at, nothing special there, but the content is exactly the same as it was for these discs when they were in the box set. So content is exactly the same. Moving on to season 3, same story as seasons 1 and 2 when they reissued this. Changed the artwork on the front a bit, but other than that, content on the discs is the same. And disc 1, disc 2, disc 3 with special features on disc 3 primarily. The interesting thing about these season releases is for the first season, they didn't have Help Wanted on it. The very first pilot short, I guess, they didn't have Help Wanted on it, and instead they released it as a special feature on the third season, and I don't know why they did that. So that's kind of odd, but if you want to watch them all in order like they should be, this is the way to go, because that is the very first one. Otherwise, if you want to watch them in order and you have the season sets, you got to pop in disc 3 of season 3 to watch Help Wanted first, and then from there go to season 1. So that's kind of, I'm not sure why they did that, but whatever. The next one is the complete fourth season, and these they used to do season 4 and 5, and maybe even season 6 too, if I remember right, they split them up into parts, like they did season 1 part 1 and season 2 part 1, or season 4 part 1 and then season 4 part 2. So they had 2 different sets that they released, and then later on they reissued it all in a complete package, which is what this is. So obviously this is the one I chose to get. Here's the artwork on the front, and the spine and the back. And these later seasons all have 4 discs, so there they are. They all seem to have pretty much equal episodes on them. Special features, which is good. And then here are, it's got the episode lists in here, and then here are the 4 discs, which are all boring gray looking. And it's going to be the same story for the rest of these, basically. Not a whole lot to say. I will say that this artwork on Season 5 is pretty unique, though. That's kind of cool. But there's the spine, and then here's the back. All the episodes on 4 discs. We got special features. Inside insert with episode lists, and then there are the 4 discs. Next we go on to Season 6. There it is. And same as Season 5, 4 discs, special features. Same old story, here are the 4 discs. And sorry if this is a bit repetitive, but these are kind of very similar looking, these later seasons. So here is Season 7. There's the spine, and there's the back. And big shocker, here's episode list and the 4 discs. Finally, from the season sets, we have Season 8. There's the spine, and there's the back. And these have a lot of episodes. I think they did a lot of 3-part episodes in this Season 8. I think that's why there's so many of them. But anyways, special features on here too. Just a few, not very many. Episode list, and then the 4 discs. And then after Season 8, we don't have anything. So I know that they have a Season 9 of SpongeBob, and I think they have Season 10 too. I really don't watch SpongeBob on TV anymore, like the newer episodes. I just honestly don't care, because I feel like they really changed the format after Season 3, after the first movie. I think Steven Hillenburg left the show at that time, and things just really changed. They really changed, just the whole way they went about with, the jokes were different, and it seemed like SpongeBob and Patrick, their personalities were really, like, overdone, I guess. Like, they made Patrick even more stupid than usual, and SpongeBob even more, going overboard with the feelings. Like, whenever they had a scene with SpongeBob crying or something, he's, his eyes are just a water fountain or something, just excessive crying, like, not like it has to be, like, that bad. And Squidward is just, he's always grouchy. Well, in Season 4 and beyond, he's excessively grouchy, so I don't know, they really changed the format, I believe, and I don't keep track of it that much anymore, but it would be nice to get Season 9 on DVD at some point, and Season 10, I'm not even sure if they're done with Season 10 or what the story is with that, but I don't know, something is going on with that, and I'm not really paying attention. So the next one that I will show you is one compilation disc that I have, The Adventures of SpongeBob SquarePants. This includes the entire collection of Mermaidman and Barnacle Boy adventures, and I don't need this at all. I have all these episodes on these discs, obviously. The only reason I bought this is because I think it's kind of cool to have all the Mermaidman and Barnacle Boy adventures in a row on one disc. I think that's just kind of a cool idea if you want to watch them all in a row. So that's why I decided to pick this up. And I remember when I was little and I collected the VHS tapes of SpongeBob, like they had Nautical Nonsense and Sponge Buddies and, all those other ones, The Sponge Who Could Fly. I collected a lot of those VHS tapes, and those were really fun. They had about 5 episodes on each VHS tape. I always thought it would be cool if they released a VHS tape that was just the Mermaidman and Barnacle Boy, because they had 4 of them at the time, and they could have put in a bonus 5th episode or something, and I thought that would have been a cool release. But they never did it on VHS, but they did do it with this DVD here. They have all the Mermaidman and Barnacle Boy in a row, and so just for that reason alone, I decided to pick it up, and it's just, I don't know if I'll keep it in my collection forever, because like I said, I have all these episodes on the, seasons already, so I don't need this, but for now I have it, so that is in my collection. So that pretty much takes care of all the main season DVDs that I have of SpongeBob. I do have a few more compilation discs, the Nicktoons Halloween, Nicktoons Christmas, and Nick Picks Holiday. Compilations of various shows for holiday themes. The Halloween one has Scaredy Pants on it from SpongeBob. Nicktoons Christmas has Christmas Who, as does the Nick Picks Holiday. So those are just a few more bonus discs I have that have SpongeBob on them. Otherwise, the last thing to show you guys is the SpongeBob SquarePants movies on Blu-ray, which I have. This is the first one, Blu-ray and DVD with the slipcover. They did reissue this with a different style of artwork when this newer one came out, but I never got it because the content on the discs isn't any different, and I honestly prefer this cover a little bit better. But anyways, here's a look at the back. And I will show you what's inside here. It's got the Blu-ray right here, and then the DVD. So yeah, not too much to show there. And then the next one I have is the 3D Blu-ray, DVD, and digital HD of the SpongeBob movie Sponge Out of Water. I watched this one once, but it's just, like I said, I'm not really paying too much close attention to the newer SpongeBobs, and I wasn't really super excited when this came out or anything. So I bought it and I watched it once, and it was okay. It wasn't bad or anything. But sort of losing interest in the newer stuff, the newer episodes. Seasons 1 through 3 are, the episodes that I really like. So, but anyways, it does have this nice lenticular cover. There's the back. Here's the actual Blu-ray case. And inside we have the 3D Blu-ray, regular Blu-ray, and then the DVD. Then there's the digital copy stuff and all that. So I will put this one away. And basically that's about it for my SpongeBob SquarePants DVD and Blu-ray collection. Like I said, basically just made this because it has been recommended that I make a video showing my SpongeBob collection by a few people. So I just went ahead and did that. Not really a whole lot else to say, I guess, but there's my collection. And that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next video.